everybody, and welcome to Season 7 of the Kolskor Marble Championship, hosted by Knight in the Nightly Confederation. You saw them there in the opening ceremony. Here we are with the first event, training course. Quite a simple event, really. An obstacle course set out before the marbles. 4 marbles at a time will roll down and try to get to the end as quick as they can. Top 2 will advance to the semi-finals. And the finals, and the winner of the final, of course, win the first gold medal of the tournament. Be quite an interesting event. We did see it in the qualifiers. Got some interesting results there, so we'll see how we do. Here is the example run. We have the corporation marbles as well as the security marble. Normally we'd have Chivalry, the president of the Nightly Confederation, but they were not available today, unfortunately. Disciples T, they will take the win. 5.833 with their time. Not actually a bad time, considering what we saw in the qualifiers. But here we go with the first heat. It is our host, Knight, Blue Bottle, Nebula, and Discharge. Down they come. Knight, they take the lead. Discharge is in second along with Nebula. Knight will take the win, and Blue Bottle manages to get around, and they will be moving on with Knight. Very nicely done here by the host. Just got in the lead early and didn't look back. Blue Bottle, however, they made a nice move on Discharge here, managing to get around, taking the quick path, and they will move on along with Knight. Discharge and Nebula are eliminated. Heat 2, we see Raven, Lollipop, Anchor, and Pixie. Pretty strong heat here as they come down. Looks like it's Lollipop and Anchor ahead of the rest. Anchor has some trouble, but Raven or Pixie, neither of them will be able to capitalize on it. And so Lollipop and Anchor will be moving on. Nicely done there by those 2 marbles. Both of them won that little 1v1 that starts it off. Lollipop had some trouble there, but they managed to make it back. Raven and Pixie, they just had trouble and were not able to overtake either Lollipop or Anchor. And so those 2 will be the ones moving on. Next up, we have Derek, Mantis, Black Rose, and White Flame. Down they come. Mantis, they're out to the lead. Derek there as well against Black Rose around the side, and I think they managed to get past. That was very close. White Flame definitely not in it, but between Mantis, Black Rose, and Derek, it was quite a close race. Mantis, they had a good start along with Derek. Black Rose seemed to get stuck behind, but here they come making the move around the side, and yes, it would be Mantis and Black Rose. Derek just barely misses out, even with a strong time. And those 2 move on. Final heat, we got Ruby, Lapis, Mahi, and Andromeda. Andromeda, they're out to the lead. Mahi makes a nice pass past Ruby, and they manage to pass Andromeda as well for the win. Ruby and Lapis are the ones eliminated there. Quite a close race at the start we saw here. Andromeda, they got out to quite a good lead, managed to get past, but then look at this move from Mahi. Just gets around Ruby. They all kind of go the same way. Mahi makes another nice move to get past Andromeda to take the win. Ruby and Lapis are eliminated. We look at the standings from 9th to 16th. You got Derek. They actually had a pretty strong time with 5.624. Ruby in 10th is 5.940. We're down to Nebula 7.521. That is not a good time for that marble. They will be in last place. First semi-final. Anchor, Mantis, Knight, and Mahi. Down they come. Mantis has the lead along with Knight, but they get pushed by Anchor, get stuck there. Manages to take the win. Anchor manages to hold off Mahi for second place. Knight, that was very, very unlucky for what happened to them. Let's take another look at it here. Mantis, they had the lead. Knight seemed to be doing well, but they got blocked by Anchor there and just couldn't get going again. That's quite unlucky for them. Mantis and Anchor will move on. Mahi, they tried to get past but couldn't manage it. And so those 2 will be moving on ahead of the others. Blue Bottle, Lollipop, Black Rose, and Andromeda. Down they come. Lollipop out to the lead along with Blue Bottle. Andromeda makes the move past. Will either be able to come back from it? No, they cannot. Black Rose and Lollipop will be eliminated there. Blue Bottle and Andromeda, they did quite well throughout the heat. Lollipop and Blue Bottle were in the lead ahead of Andromeda and Black Rose, but here comes Andromeda. Moves past Black Rose and Lollipop in one move, and they just managed to hold on for second place. Black Rose and Lollipop, they did have trouble, and so are eliminated. Taking a look at the results from 5th through 8th, Black Rose, they do manage to take the 5th place spot. That's 11 points for them. We'll have Mahi in 6th, Lollipop in 7th, and Knight, of course, in 8th with that DNF. But here we have the final. Anchor, Andromeda, Blue Bottle, and Mantis. Down they come. Andromeda out to the lead. They look to be running away with it. They got absolutely no challenges and Andromeda will cross the line to win the first event of Season 7 of the Kolskor Marble Championship. What a run that was. They just were not challenged at all. Look at this. They used that momentum from that push by Blue Bottle and just run away with it all the way to the end. Anchor, they managed to take the silver medal. Blue Bottle does get the bronze. Mantis, unfortunately, they will be in 4th place. They're not managing to get a medal. Congratulations to Andromeda for winning the first event of this season. Anchor with the silver, of course, and Blue Bottle with the bronze. That does it for the first event of the Season 7 of the Kolskor Marble Championship training course. The standings, of course, are going to be the same as the event standings, as there is no points yet to add this to, since this is the first event, Andromeda being at the top of the standings. Next event will be Uphill Battle, an event not yet seen in the KMC, but has been seen before in other tournaments. So I will see you then.